Hey everybody, Zachary from Zachary Zoo Adventures. I'm in San Diego, California, and today I'm visiting the San Diego Zoo. Now, I was at the San Diego Zoo Safari Park yesterday, so I'm going to be doing the actual zoo today. I've been wanting to come back to this zoo for quite a long time. I haven't been to this zoo in about 4 years. I've heard several of my subscribers recommend I go to this place, so I'm finally here, and I'm so happy to be here today. This is actually operated by a system called the San Diego Wildlife Alliance, which also operates the San Diego Zoo Safari Park. So the San Diego Zoo and the San Diego Zoo Safari Park are both affiliated with each other. As you can see, I'm wearing my Zachary Zoo Adventures hat like I usually do. I mentioned this before in my other videos, but in case you don't know, I usually like to wear this hat at all the different places I go to. It protects my forehead from being burned from the sun, even though it's not very sunny, as it is kind of overcast right now, but the sun's gonna come out later today, so that's why I'm wearing this hat. And there also are a bunch of school groups here today, so it might be a little loud, but keep in mind it is the end of the school year, and that's when they start doing their school field trips, and they are here to have fun and learn about these animals just like I am. So I don't know for sure if it's going to be a paper map or stationary map when I get inside, so we're just going to have to see what happens, and then we'll see where we're going to head. So this is the map of the San Diego Zoo. Yeah, so I'm right over here, and you can see it's a very, very large zoo. I'm probably going to head off this way towards the left-hand side, check out the Reptile Walk, and head to the Wildlife Explorers Basecamp, and then check out this area towards the Lost Forest. They also do have signs pointing in different directions, so I'm probably going to head towards the left first. Over here, you can see they have some of their flamingos. It's really, really cool. So I'm gonna head in this direction here towards the reptiles. It looks like they also have a skyfari, it looks like. Don't know if it's going to be running today or not, or if it's going to be running later, but we're just going to have to see what happens. Alright, so I'm going to go inside here to the reptile house. So apparently this habitat here is closed, looks like, but luckily everything else here is open. Reptile groups. Alright, so apparently this habitat appears to be empty, so I do not see anything in here. We've got puff adder, ambush, and venom. Alright, so he's right up at the glass here. Super cool. So here we got West African green mamba and West African gaboon viper. Alright, the gaboon viper's right up close here. So these snakes have the longest fangs of any type of viper. You can see there's the West African green mamba. Poking his head out there, looks like. Got shingleback skink. And 2 heads are better than none. Alright, there we go. Yeah, because they have very, very big tails to make it look like they have a secondary head. So whenever a predator tries to attack it, it'll end up attacking its tail and not its head. So that's very, very cool. Got Aruba Island rattlesnake. Species survival. Apparently it is off habitat. Got Timor python. Straight ahead. Another really gorgeous habitat. It's like the snake is right over there. Got ashy pit viper. Gorgeous habitat. Alright, so I do see the ashy pit viper underneath that bamboo there. The snake is right there. banded water cobra. These are underwater swimmers. That's nice. Alright, do you see the snake? You can see its head sticking up out of the log. Got a monocellular cobra. No hiding. Wow, he's right up at the glass here. It's a very cool snake. Got a Gray's monitor. Masters of the skies. A delicious diet. Once thought extinct. Wow. That looks like a very big lizard. Resting up on the trees. Looks very, very comfortable. So this is a two-sided habitat, so you can see the monitor from this side as well. So this habitat has some type of chameleon or some kind of lizard. Apparently the sign for it is missing, so just in case you happen to know what kind of reptile this is, I do recommend you leave a timestamp comment or do a Google search, and then you'll know what kind of reptile this is. That way you'll learn something new and I'll learn something new. Got South American green snake. It says look up. So I actually did look up and I see the snake is right up there. Got one in the tree. And then there's a second one on the bottom. So even though it doesn't look very green, I guess it's still considered a South American green snake. Got another empty habitat here. Oh, actually no, it's not empty. I actually do see a little bit, some little fish in here. Got a cask-headed iguana.
Oh, look, here he is, buddy. Whoa, he's huge. Right here.
Also got a green and black poison frog. So I do see there's the frog there.
Do you notice that her head is on top?
Yeah, so the iguana is all the way in the back. Despite the reflection, you can still see it there. Yeah, there you go. Now you can see it in the trees there. So hopefully you can see it there, but the glass is a little dirty, but it says what's a reptile. Information about body heat and reptile groups. So there's no sign stating what kind of snakes this is, but I do know that this is a bushmaster. Yeah, this is definitely a bushmaster. I've seen this type of snake before at a couple other zoos. A black-headed bushmaster.
It does remind me of a puppy.
Fangs a lot.
Snakes changing color as they age. From the same author of like Stella Luna.
Versatile venom. Alright, so the snake is actually right in this corner. You can see the snake is right there. Got African bush viper. Born ready. I do see there's one on the ground. And then there's a second one on the tree. Water is essential. Hope you can see it with the reflection. So usually in here's where they have a woma. But apparently it says it's been offered a temporary habitat, so apparently it is not in here at the moment. Got an eastern diamondback rattlesnake. This is a big one. Wow, that looks like a big snake. Got a snouted cobra. Egyptian fame. Wow, there we go. That looks like a very cool snake. We got green anaconda. Watery world. Big mouth.
It's like a dinosaur.
Still growing. Oh yeah, this looks like a good sized habitat. Do you see the snake? In the water. Almost every time I see an anaconda, sometimes I would usually see it in the water, but even though these snakes do spend the majority of their time in the water, they still have to come up on land and breathe air. The green anaconda, you also got a green crested basilisk. It's a water walker. There's another side view here, and you see the basilisk. It's like a pretty gorgeous lizard. We got an emerald monitor. So I was looking for the monitor. Oh, I see two of them. One up on the little rock there. And there's the second one in the back. And the second one's right back there. Got king cobra. Oh, these are snake eaters. Good mothers. At risk. Alright, so apparently there's a lot of condensation on the glass, and apparently it's kind of hard to see the cobra, so I do not really see the snake anywhere, so it's probably hiding really, really well. We got Angolan python. Rare sight. Yeah, so it looks like the python's underneath the rocks. Got an annulated boa.
Nothing in there. No, not a boa, but it's a boa.
So I was thinking it was going to be up in the tree, but I was actually seeing one on the ground. Yeah, even with the condensation, you can kind of see it right over here. There's a second one up in the tree. Got a northern white-lipped python. Heat seekers. Alright, so I am trying to find the snake. Either blends in really well, I'm just missing him, but I don't really see him anywhere, so he's definitely hiding really, really well, or just blends in very good. Got black tree monitor. Another really gorgeous habitat. Trying to find this monitor. I even looked up in the trees and I just don't see him. So yeah, he must be hiding somewhere super well, or he's just not in here. And then we got a blue tree monitor. So I do see the blue tree monitor. He's up in a tree. You can kind of see I can see he's on that branch there. Got eyelash palm pit viper. Snake in your coffee. So I had to bend down a little and you can actually see the snake is in the corner on that branch. Catalina Island rattlesnake. No rattle. Super impressive habitat. You see two of them. It's like one's a little darker than the other. I'm guessing the one that's lighter is the female, the darker one is the male. Got an Indian rock python. They're big swimmers. Alright, right up at the glass. Exceptional. Hot nest. Yeah, so it does have a two-sided habitat. It's got lots of space to go through. Got timber rattlesnake. Yeah, so it looks like he's mostly under the log. It looks like his head is poking out. Got a Gila monster. So apparently the Gila monster is inside this log here. If you kind of look through the little cuts on this log, you'll be able to see it. But yeah, the Gila monster is inside the log here, so it's going to be hard to see it. Got a banded king cobra.
One back there.
Alright, so the snake is actually inside the little log there. I don't know if it's going to show up well on camera, but it's there. Someone pointed out to me, and the snake is in the log here, so it's going to be hard to view. Got a Mang Mountain pit viper. Sorry about the reflection, but hopefully you can see it. It says small home. Hibernators. Animal care. Oh, there we go. Snake is on the log. Yeah, so some of the spotting guides I've been showing you are actually inside the habitat, so yeah, it might be a little hard to see just in case there's some reflection on the glass, so I do apologize ahead of time. That's a cool snake. Got a flower snake. Caves and crevices. Looks like the snake is way in the back. Yeah, he's curled up in the back, looks like. Got Ethiopian mountain adder. Wow, that looks like a beautiful snake. Merton's water monitor. It's going to be hard to see because the glass is very, very wet. It's going to be hard to see it because of all the reflection on the glass. I'm trying to find it. Oh, I do see it. I do see it. Yeah, with all the, since the glass is very wet, it's going to be hard to see it, but oh yeah, there you can see it. It just moved his head, so the monitor is right there. Got arboreal alligator lizard. The high life. And again, super impressed with this habitat. And the lizard's right up there. We got Del Nido ridge-nosed rattlesnake. Alright, there we go. It's right in the open there. Looks like a cool snake. Got a beaded lizard. Big bite. Alright, so I actually do see the beaded lizard. He is in the back and there. You can kind of see his scales. Yeah, he's right back there. You can kind of see him there. It's going to be hard to show up on camera, but you can see he's way in the back. Got a second ashy pit viper. Life in trees. Alright, I do see it. banded rattlesnake
Rattlesnake.
and banded rock rattlesnake.
Banded rock.
Alright, I do see the banded rock rattlesnake.
Where can it be?
He's in the back, guys.
It's in the back?
We got
I see
I don't really see the twin-spotted rattlesnake anywhere.
Yeah, I see him.
Most likely hiding somewhere really, really well.
Yeah.
We got a side-striped palm pit viper. Green on green. Alright. Oh, you see it. Right up there. Up on the tree, looks like. So apparently this habitat is currently closed for improvements. Giant snakes, myth, monster, or giant snakes capture our attention. Yeah, so in here is usually where they have the Bolin's python, but apparently it's temporarily off habitat. So apparently over here is the Reptile Walk, and apparently it looks like it is closed. Not sure if it's going to open later or if it's just closed for the day. It's nice. So then we're going to see European pond turtle, marginated tortoise, and shell-toe pussyk. Yeah, so over here I can actually see one of them. Guessing that might be the marginated tortoise. Yeah, I think that's definitely the tortoise. Which means that in here are the turtles. Yeah, looks like these are the desert pond turtles. And a second one. Third. Yes, luckily the turtles will have lots of water to swim in and tons of dry land for them to be up on, because even though turtles do swim, they don't always spend all their time in the water, because they do gotta come up on land to breathe. Alright, so I'm trying to find the shell-toe pussyk, which is a very, very small type of... Oh, I do see it! Also a second tortoise. Oh, the shell-toe pussyk is actually a legless lizard. He's kind of right underneath the tortoise there. Yeah, the tortoise kind of standing right on top of the shell-toe pussyk. From this side here, you can see there's another marginated tortoise. There's 3 tortoises in this habitat. You also can kind of see the shell-toe pussyk. In this habitat, we're going to see western great-plated lizard, radiated tortoise, and Cuvier's Madagascar swift. Alright. Do you see 2 of the radiated tortoises? The other 2 animals are going to be difficult to find. The other 2 being the western great-plated lizard and the Cuvier's Madagascar swift. So those are the 2 animals in this habitat that are going to be difficult to find. So I'm going to try and find them. I'll still have a little indoor area for them to go in. Trying to find the 2 types of lizards that are in here. I'm looking for them. Alright, so I'm doing the best I can to find them, but I do not see them anywhere at the moment, so I'm gonna do the best I can to check back here later during my rewalk. Hopefully they'll be out by then. So despite the signage, it actually does say southern leopard tortoise. It's a gorgeous habitat. But I do see a tortoise in there, but it does not look like anything like the tortoise on the sign. So this is actually not a leopard tortoise, because it does not have those little markings on it. So I'm guessing this looks more like a younger Galapagos tortoise. And I do see another tortoise that's also not the leopard tortoise. So I'll check back here later. Hopefully the leopard tortoise will be out. Okay, another southern leopard tortoise. Alright, there we go. And again, just like with the first one, this is also not a leopard tortoise. Though I could be wrong, it's possible this could be a younger one, or if it's not a leopard tortoise, I don't really know for sure. And I'm super impressed with this habitat. It's very beautiful. That's nice. Looks like these are some Galapagos tortoises. It's cool. information about the Galapagos Islands. Island giants. There's the difference between a male and female. If the shell fits. Got 2 more tortoises in the back. Isla Santa Cruz. That's some more Galapagos tortoises. Got 2 more tortoises over there. You see there's another tortoise in this habitat. Yeah, I can tell these are Galapagos tortoises because they have those large dome-shaped shells on them. More information about them. Big tortoise, big threats. There's more important information over here. Another good look at the tortoises over here. So normally in here's where they have their Grand Cayman iguana. Apparently the sign says that it's off habitat, so just in case I don't see it later today, it's probably going to be a no-go. So that's what they look like right there. Very cool reptiles. Hope for the herds. So I'm guessing that these are younger Galapagos tortoises because they look way smaller than the other ones. So yeah, I think these are younger ones. Yeah, so over here is where you come out of the Reptile Walk when it's usually open, but sadly I'm not going to be able to go through here because it's closed. Got Chinese alligator. Hope to see you later, alligator. Yeah, do you see the Chinese alligator?
Wait, what is this? What's this? Where is it? What is it?
Very nice reptile.
Crocodile.
Got turtles. Got Roddy Island snake neck turtle.
That one's really fun, like for each person, and you get.
Yeah, so despite the reflection, you can still see the turtle right there. Yeah, there's 2 more over here. There's 3 in this habitat.
Well, you just have to parallel parts.
And got a Malayan snail-eating turtle. There's a sign saying that it's off habitat, so sorry I did not get to show you this type of turtle. A turtle has a good sense of smell, which helps it find food. Got a spotted turtle. Alright, so with all this reflection on the glass, it's kind of hard to find the turtle. Oh, I think I see it. Actually, I don't really know for sure if I saw it swimming or not. Yeah, I don't really see it because of all the reflection. And turtles live on every continent except Antarctica. Got a second spotted turtle. Trying to find this turtle, but like I said, there's a lot of reflection on the glass and possible it just might be swimming right in front of me and I just don't see it because there's so much reflection. Got a Parker snake neck turtle. Luckily you can see that turtle swimming despite the reflection. Swimming right up at the glass. Got a second Roddy Island snake neck turtle. Up at the glass. Got Jamaican iguana. So I'm guessing because right now is somewhere in the 60s. Apparently, I think that's a little too cool for the iguana, so that's why I'm not seeing them anywhere. But the weather is supposed to warm up later today, so it's possible maybe the iguana will be out by then. Not sure exactly. And so we're going to see in this habitat, got Chinese striped neck turtle, fly river turtle, painted terrapin, narrow-headed soft-shell turtle, Malaysian giant turtle, yellow pond turtle, Parker snakeneck turtle, and Indo-Gadgetek flapshell turtle. Alright, I see the fly river turtle. One of the other turtles. some more of them underwater here. So I'm guessing that water must be warmer in there, because even though right now it doesn't feel too cold right now, it's only in the 60s, but for the turtles that's actually freezing cold for them. So I'm guessing they must be staying underwater where it's warmer. And you can see them right there despite the reflection. I see one of the other turtles over there. Another one there getting a breath of air. I do have plenty of dry land for them to be up on. Even though they do spend the majority of their time in the water, they still gotta come up for air. So we got more turtles in here. We got Hamilton's pond turtle, red-bellied short-necked turtle, broad-shelled snake-necked turtle, Asian leaf turtle, gharial, and river terrapin. Alright, so I do see all the gharials. Looks like they're on this side of the habitat. Got another turtle right there. Yeah, so despite the reflection, you can kind of see all the other turtles here. Yeah, so the turtles and gharial share the same habitat, so luckily that I don't think the gharial eats the turtle, so I'm guessing the gharials are usually on a proper diet, and the turtles and gharial usually keep their distance from each other. Wow. That's a very, very big turtle. Guessing that must be the soft-shelled turtle. Some more gharials over here. Yes, the gharials kind of look like an alligator that have its snout smushed up. Ooh, that was moving. He's getting the breath of air. Got brown tortoise. Yeah, so I do see there's one over there on the corner.
Oh no, he's in.
Second one in the water. Got African spur tortoise. Oh, this looks like an awesome habitat. Oh, I actually do kind of see the tortoise in the back. Yeah, you can kind of see a shell sticking out there. Yeah, the tortoise is there. So it's most likely I'll probably check back here later and see if he's out in the actual habitat. So now heading on this trail here towards the wildlife base camp. Got Komodo Kingdom. Island giant. Got Komodo dragon. Wow, this looks like an amazing habitat. I'm gonna see if I can try and find the Komodo dragon. Trying to find the Komodo dragon. Still looking for it. Alright, so the third habitat here, you can see the Komodo dragon is in here. Looks like he's in the water there, looks like.
Survive something. Yeah.
He's very, very comfortable.
Sorry. Someone coming in.
I got the Wildlife Explorers Basecamp. Desert dunes. What is a desert? I'm gonna go inside the Spineless Marvels building. Migration marvels. Wow, this looks super nice. Got this little screen above here that has all these different flowers and hummingbirds flying all over. That's neat. A dragon-headed katydid. I'm trying to find this type of insect. It's possible. Oh, I do see it. You see its antennas right there. Another one. Got a lubber grasshopper. Wow, there's a lot of them in here. Some more over here. Wow, there's a lot of them. Got a rhinoceros katydid. Trying to probably blends in super well because I'm just not seeing it. I'm doing everything I can to find it. I'm looking everywhere. Got an oblong winged katydid. Alright, there we go. Right out in the open. Too much more as I'm right up here. Got Peruvian jumping stick. Oh, wow, there we go. That was pretty easy to find. It's right there. Looks like it's eating some leaves. Got Malaysian bush cricket. Alright, I am trying to find... Oh, I do see it. It's right there. Glass is a little wet. There you go. I'm trying to get it to clear up for you, but the cricket's right over here. There you go. Now you can see it there. Got domino roach. Alright, I do see it. Almost missed it, but there's one over there. Then we got two more of them over here, so there's three of them. We got giant African millipede. Two of them on this side. And then there's a third one. We got giant cave cockroach. Oh, I do see them. Almost missed them, but there's two of them right down there. It's a nice little area here. Looks like it's a lab. Doing everything everywhere. Got a ghost mantis. Trying to find it. I'm guessing with the word ghost in its name, that means it's very, very good at hiding. But yeah, it must blend in super well because I just don't see it. Got black beauty stick insect. I do see it right there. Super nice. Looks like there's three of them. Looks like two of them are on the larger one's back. Got white-eyed assassin bug. Yeah, do you see it right there? Got a vampire crab. Trying to find this type of crab. Even looking underwater, but I just don't see it. So it's definitely hiding really well. A touch me not stick insect. Trying to find it. But it must be hiding super well because I don't see it anywhere. Got Madagascar hissing cockroach. There's a bunch of them in here. Got an orchid mantis. Alright, you see it. It's right there. Oh, this is nice. Kind of looks like we're in a honey hive or a beehive. Got a jade-headed buffalo beetle. Alright, it's right there. Got a taxi cab beetle. Yeah, you see a bunch of them on the ground. Transformers. Native bees are pollination sensations. Tells you all the different species of bees. Some nice more information here. Cutting in the canopy. Wow, this is nice. This looks super impressive. Got this impressive habitat. Don't really know what's in here, but I am going to find out soon if there is a lower viewing. We got red panda. I do see the red panda. These animals are super cute. Looks like he's taking a nap. He's sharing our world. A caracal. Looks like he's kind of running back and forth. It's an adorable cat. Very adorable. He's kind of going back inside and coming back in. Kind of going in and out. What is a bird? Got a prehensile-tailed porcupine. This is an impressive habitat. And you see the prehensile-tailed porcupine is in a little box. You can kind of see him there. Some information about rainforests. Got the cool critters building. I'm gonna go inside here. Alright, so this is a nice habitat. See, there's some type of, it's like some type of crocodilian in that habitat. Hopefully I'll find a sign that'll tell me what kind of croc or gator that is. Okay, Fijian banded iguana. I'm trying to find this iguana, but it must be really, really well hidden or just blends in well, and I'm just missing him. Alright, so I do see the iguana. He's right up there in the leaf. Yeah, he blends in super well. Yeah, there you can see him there. Kind of got a side view of him. Got Fiji Island boa. Trying to find the snake. I'm sure he's in here somewhere. Alright, so as you see the snake, it's actually in that little cave there. You can see his body there curled up. Got a pygmy spiny-tailed skink. So there is two of them in this habitat. We got one right over here. And then we got a second one over there. Got Mexican black king snake. Oh wow, he's right there. Yeah, Madagascar ground boa and Madagascar tree boa. Yeah, so I'm guessing this looks like the Madagascar ground boa. Yeah, I can tell by the markings that this is definitely the Madagascar ground boa. Alright, so I'm trying to find the Madagascar tree boa. I'm even looking on the ground because even with the name tree in its name, it doesn't mean it's always going to be up in the trees. Yeah, I don't really see the Madagascar tree boa. All I see is the Madagascar ground boa. Got reticulated python. It's not a real one. It's actually just the skeleton of a reticulated python. Got prehensile-tailed skink. Yeah. So he's on the ground. Normally I would see these animals up in the trees, but they're actually, this time he's actually on the ground. We got a Hispaniolan boa. Alright, he's up in the treetop. Got a ball python. The gorgeous habitat. He's actually curled up in the cave. Yeah, the snake is in there. You can see there's his skin. So usually in here we got a Roma, but unfortunately it is off habitat. Got an Angolan python. So this one's out in the open.
I think that's supposed to stay. That's not caged today.
Yeah, this whole area here is basically centered on the younger kids. So I'm probably gonna head back the way I came from and then continue seeing everything else. So over here is where they usually have their presentations, but it says it does not start until 1 p.m. So over here is where they have an area for little kids to play in. Also do have a splash pad. It's nice. Since they have a splash pad area for the kids to cool off in, they actually have these dryers here. Basically the way it works, you just walk through there and then it dries you off. So that's very, very neat. In the wild woods. Yeah, this is all an area for the little kids to go play in. This area just has a Guyanian squirrel monkey. Alright, I see a squirrel monkey. So even though in the children's area, sometimes the children's area can have some very cool animals to check out besides goats and sheep and other kind of domesticated animals. Primates like us. I just came up closer here. Some super cute monkeys. I went up right there. Oh, there's two of them. Oh, these animals are very cute. I always love the squirrel monkeys. A tree climb. What is a mammal? Got a raccoon. So the raccoon was just here walking around. Oh, I do see him. Oh, here he comes. Hi, raccoon. Wow, that's a cute animal. Super cute. It's sort of laying down now. Tree trapeze artist. It's actually information about coatis, not raccoons. These are very, very cute animals. Yes, these animals will sometimes get into people's trash bins. That's why I recommend you lock your trash bins nice and tight, because these animals will try and steal your trash. So that's why there also can be called trash pandas. Got fennec fox. Oh, this looks like a... Oh, I do see the fox. I see the fox is sleeping right there. Oh, he looks super cute. All ears. Alright, so the second fox was just out and he went back inside. There's two foxes in here. Got the one sleeping on the other side. The other one was just running around. Looks like he went back inside. They're thriving in the dry land. Got marshmallows. In this habitat we got Pacific pond turtle, Texas cooter, and spotted turtle. Also got bluegill. Yeah, you see a ducky there. It's a mallard duck. You see one of the fish swimming by there. Trying to see if I can find the 3 types of turtles. I'm looking for them. So I do see some turtles over there swimming by. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it because the mallard's in the way, but luckily there's another view of this habitat, so I'll be able to see it better, hopefully. The bald cypress. What is a reptile? What is an amphibian? What is a fish? Which is which? So it tells you the different species of crocodilians. And they've got West African dwarf crocodile and Bornean river turtle. This looks like a good sized habitat. They got plenty of water to swim in. But I don't see the turtle and I don't see the dwarf crocodile anywhere, so they must be hiding somewhere really, really well. They do got plenty of dry land for them to be up on. So under here you can see all the sunfish. There's the turtle. Some more sunfish. A closer look at the mallard duck. Yeah, so hopefully I'll have enough time to check back here later and see if the West African dwarf crocodile will be out. So going back inside the Cool Critters building, this time I head to the lower level. A Chinese giant salamander. Wow. Those are very, very big salamanders. They're both inside the log. Spot the salamanders. Big hole. Grab a bite. Got sand sifting I do see some. Yeah, you see cichlids come in a variety of different colors, shapes, and sizes. We got sunburst diving beetle. Like you just see it. Very, very small, but you can see they're swimming underwater. Got African cichlid, yellow spotted river turtle, dwarf caiman, an African cichlid. Oh, there's the cichlids. Oh, there's the yellow spotted river turtle. And you see there's the dwarf caiman. Luckily it's an outdoor view, so I'll be able to see it much closer and better. Got axolotl. Alright, so the kids pointed out, and the axolotl's right here. Right up at the glass. Amazon milky tree frog. So I do see him up in the tree. Got Lake Titicaca frog. Alright, do you see the frog is right there? Also, just see more. There's two more of them there. Didn't see them. There's two more of them right over there. Got Pascagoula map turtle. Trying to find them. Oh, I do see two. Got two of them swimming in the water. Alright, there we go. Take a closer look at the caiman. There's actually two. Yeah, there's two caimans actually. You can kind of see the second one. Oh, and there's a third one. Yeah, the third one's in the back. You can see its teeth. Hopefully see more of the fish. And there's a turtle. It's actually the habitat I saw up from above. Got Burmese star tortoise. Alright, so I do see the tortoise. Yeah, I'm trying to get it to clear up, but usually if I zoom in as fast, it clears up. But the tortoise is there. Information about tortoises. Fantastic fig trees. Yeah, so I'm going through the lower area. This actually gives you a lower view of the prehensile-tailed porcupine. A lower view of the caracal. It was just out, but now it says it's off habitat. But luckily I got to see it earlier. And also got the lower view for the red panda. He's now moving around. Climbing down. He was asleep earlier, but now he's woken up. And the forest floor. Alright, so now that I've completed the upper level, now I'm going to go inside the lower level of these spineless marvels. Over here is the habitat that I saw from above. Apparently there's nothing in here, looks like. So I was just informed by the worker that apparently this habitat is empty. That explains why I didn't see anything from up above. We got Puerto Rican millipede. It's a nice looking habitat. Trying to find this animal. But it must be very, very tiny and very well hidden because that's why I don't really see it. Alright, so I do see the millipede. I'm trying to block that with my reflection or my shadow, but it's kind of very, very hard to see it, but it's in there. Got a ferocious water bug. Alright, so I actually found it. It's right there. It's very, very small, and I almost didn't see it there, but it's there. What is an arthropod? This looks really nice. Incredible superorganism. So I'm guessing this must be where they have their ants. But yeah, I do see some ants. They're leafcutter ants. There's some more of them in there. Got honeypot ant. Got some more of them in there. They look very, very small. I'm here to help. Got naked mole rat. I see him sleeping there.
Look, you guys, I just saw it running around up there.
You guys can't see?
Got some more of them. We can see with the reflection, but there are some over there.
Naked Laura.
And survivors.
It's coming!
Salmon pink haired tarantula. Trying to find this animal. Oh, you see it. Yeah, it's right there. Got a New Guinea stick insect. Alright, I found the stick insect. It's right there. The African whip spider. Trying to find the spider. Because it's a low light habitat, it's hard to see it, so it's definitely hiding super well. Got Lord Howe Island stick insect. I'm looking for this animal. Doing the best I can to find it. But I just don't see it anywhere, so it must be super well hidden or camouflaged really well. Got Bromelia tarantula. I'm looking for this tarantula, but it must be super well hidden because I just don't see it. Got Brazilian white-kneed tarantula. Oh, do you see the tarantula? Got Brazilian black tarantula. Looks like he's moving. Got red bark scorpion. Trying to find him. But I'm guessing he might be very, very small and hiding really well, so that's probably why I don't see him. Got Mexican fire leg tarantula. There we go. Got cave clawed scorpion. Oh, looks like there's two of them. Right underneath this little rocking area here. Got curly haired tarantula. Trying to find this tarantula. But it's possible it might be in that little cave there. That's most likely where it is. Wonderful weavers. Looks nice. It's a reproduction of a golden orb weaver spider. Right, so I was incorrect. These sticks here are not actually webbed, so that's actually a real spider right there. Here's the second one. Got giant long-legged katydid. Alright, so I am looking for this animal. Oh, I do see it. Oh yeah, it's right there. Completely missing, because like I said, it blends in very, very well. Got a jungle nymph. Oh my gosh, it is right there. Almost thought it wasn't going to be out, but it is. It's right there. Blends in super well. Got Peruvian fire stick. It's right in the back. Got a Macleae spectrae. Oh, there it is. Got a children's stick insect. Looking for it. Oh, I do see it. It's right there. Eat and be eaten. Masters of the skies. A Goliath stick insect. I do see there's one climbing up the tree. Got some more of them over here. Got western burrowing owl. So instead of a burrowing owl, I do see there's some prairie dogs. Oh, but I do see the owl. Also, black-tailed prairie dog with the owl. Yeah, so the black-tailed prairie dogs share the habitat with the burrowing owl. The animals are super cute. And going back past the fennec fox, he came out. We're going back inside. Such a cutie animal. Yeah, we're going over here is the little sky car they have. It actually goes to one side of the zoo to the other. So yeah, definitely gonna have to ride this later. Probably not right now, but I'll see how I feel. Got American flamingo. Yeah, these are the type of flamingos we saw from the other side. It's very beautiful birds. We got some in the water. And so flamingos got tons of water for them to be in, but they do spend some time up on land. Guys, over here is that they have those really large buses. Because since the zoo is very, very large, they also do have these tour buses that take you to different areas of the zoo just in case you don't want to walk through the whole way.
Our first animal, also one of the most colorful.
Very, very cool.
Tornadoes. You can see they're very active this morning.
I'm showing you the map again so you can see where I'm at. So I'm back up by the front. So now I'm going to head on the monkey trail towards this area on the upper level of the rainforest area. Then go past on the hippo trail towards the gorillas. Then head down the trail towards the Parker aviary to the orangutans in that area. Then I go on the tiger trail. And then after that I will head to the Scripps aviary and into this direction. Over here is another side view of the American flamingos. Also do see a couple wild ducks in there. Very cool. Watch us grow. We got monkey trails and forest tales. And some forest stories. Got Angolan colobus monkey. Wow, this looks like an amazing habitat. Some right over there. Two more of them over there. And then a fourth one right down by the water. Yeah, meet the relatives. The fig, tree of life. Over here, I got another nice view of the colobus monkeys. That one just jumped down. We went to the other one by the water. The social life. This habitat, I got Schmidt's red-tailed monkey and mandrill. Alright, I see the mandrills walking by right there. Very nice. Saving primates and habitats. Do you see the red-tailed monkeys there? The second one. There's a younger one right there. Really cute, climbing on the fence. Got another one. Yeah, I like all this. You can see there's a lower viewing down there, so eventually once I'm done with the upper level, I'll head down to the lower viewing of the different primates. They also do have a little elevator for people who don't like going down the stairs, or people who have strollers or wheelchairs, and they also do have stairs there. We got pygmy hippopotamus. So I don't really see the hippopotamus anywhere. But you see the monkeys there. Got a lesser spot-nosed monkey and wolf's monkey. Yeah, so that's the wolf's monkey there. It's kind of hard to see all the other species of monkey, but there is a water area for the hippo to be in, so that's probably where I'll see the pygmy hippo. Wolfsgoonen, the tree scrambler. Yeah, so the pygmy hippo does have water to be in, so once I get to the lower level, I should be able to see him there. Got tufted capuchin. Another amazing habitat. You see two of them right down there. There's another one, the third up here. Not just monkeying around. Got another one up in the little hammock. The other one there. Got Francois langur. Trying to find the langur. It's got a beautiful habitat. So I don't see the langur anywhere. So hopefully I'll have time to check back here later, because this zoo is just so large it's going to be hard to come back to all the animals. But I should be able to get back to this habitat because it's not too far from the front. So the langur just came out. I was just about to leave, but before I could leave, the Francois langur just came right out. It's got a very, very long tail. Sociable weavers. There's all the different birds out here. We got yellow-crowned bishop, Egyptian plover, green-wood hoopoe, blue-naped mousebird, blue-headed dove, red and yellow barbet, violet-backed starling, purple grenadier, red-cheeked cordon blue, red-billed firefinch, and northern crested koa. Alright, so I do see a couple of the birds. As the red-crested koa looks like. And there's the green wood hoopoes. Looks like those are the Egyptian plovers. Some more of the birds. There's one of the birds up there. Guessing that's the blue-headed dove. So apparently the aviary here is closed off, so apparently I'm not going to be able to show it to you, so I'm sorry about that. So I'm showing you the map again so you can see where I'm at. I am right over here, still going through the monkey trail, so I'm now going to head on the hippo trail and probably check out the gorillas and then see all this stuff here past the Parker aviary. And apparently this aviary is under construction, so I'm going to go down the orangutan trail, check out these animals, and then make my way towards the tiger trail. Okay, so this is the aviary that's closed off, but you can still see some of the birds in here. So I do see there's one of the African spoonbill.
What is that?
So the birds that are in here got southern bald ibis, African spoonbill. We've got black crake, white-headed lapwing, Adamawa turtle dove, African olive pigeon, Bruce's green pigeon, blue-headed wood dove, Senegal laughing dove, tambourine dove, African golden oriole, blue-bellied roller, red and yellow barbet, white vented bulbul, superb starling, purple glossy starling, violet-backed starling, northern red bishop, hope I'm saying that right, white-headed buffalo weaver, crested koa, African gray parrot, African open-bill stork, hammer cop, and green wood hoopoe. You see some of the birds, two of them. There's some African spoonbills. I think that's the spoonbills back there. Yeah, this is a beautiful aviary. It looks super fantastic. It's called a Scripps Aviary. We got an African slender-snouted crocodile and African cichlids. Alright, there we go. I'm gonna see if I can find the croc. So all I see are the cichlids here. And all the reflections, kind of hard to see the croc. I don't really see the African slender-snouted crocodile. Alright, the lower view for the pygmy hippo. You can see him swimming around. And I also do have these little ropes for the monkeys to go on. Super nice. I'll swim back this way. Yeah, hopefully with all the reflection you can still see it. Pretty cool. Looks like he's just poking his head up out of the water.
You can never see yours. You like hippos?
Coming up on the little area. Ooh, is he getting up out of the water? Well, yeah, it's getting out of the water. Ooh, coming out of the water. Yeah, got up out of the water. Also got these nice little reptiles in this area. We got a green tree python and red-bellied short-necked turtle. So I'm doing the best I can to find the turtle, but I do see some little fish. But I don't really see the python anywhere. I'm trying to find it. Alright, so I do see the green tree pythons right up there. Yeah, but I don't really see the turtle anywhere. All I see is the snake. Okay, Kimberly Rock Monitor. Oh, there's two of them. One's kind of laying on top of the other. The silence of the frogs. We got emerald tree boa and milky tree frog. Yeah, so I do see the emerald tree boa up on that branch. And the milky tree frog is right below it. There's a second frog. The survival of the unseen. Got black-headed python. It's a nice looking snake. Some information over here. Venom, deadly powers, life-saving drugs. You see some little fish in here, but don't really see anything else in here besides the fish. We got pygmy spiny-tailed skink. Alright, there we go. There's the skink. Sensational snakes. We got a golden armadillo lizard and Gorongosa girdle-tailed lizard. So I do see one of the two lizards. Don't really know which one it is, so I can't really tell. But I don't see the other lizard in here, so it might be just hiding super well. Information about lizards. Got a lace monitor. That's a gorgeous habitat. And the monitor is right over there. Looks very comfortable there. Cool characters seeking hot spots. The area where I saw all those reptiles goes to the loop, and it takes me right back to the slender snouted crocodile. But yeah, I do not see the slender snouted croc anywhere, so hopefully I'll have enough time to check back here later. Information about crocodiles. I'm showing you the map again so you can see where I'm at. So I just saw these animals, I saw the hippos, and now I'm going to go see the gorillas, and that's the park area to the orangutans, and continue down towards the lower level of the animals I saw from over here. Then after that I'll go on the tiger trail, check out the bonobos, and then I'm going to head on the hippo trail again, this time towards the okapi and the Nile hippopotamus, and into the marsh habitat. Alright, so right over there is where I saw the pygmy hippo, so now I'm going to head on this trail towards the gorillas. On the wing. Here it says the names of the gorillas. And Paul Dawn. Got Western gorilla. Alright, you can see there's one gorilla right here. Gorillas have a nice habitat. Got one on the log. Got this little aviary, parts of a bird's body. You're gonna see emerald starling, golden-breasted bunting, northern crested koa, blue-naped mousebird, and snowy-crowned robin chat. Oh, do you see the koa? It looks like a cute bird. It's a wonderful habitat. Don't really see the other birds in here, but I'm going to try and find them. Yeah, I don't really see the other birds in here, so hopefully I'll have enough time to check back here later. The area I am in is called Gorilla Tropics. Yeah, so over here is a map of the area I'm in. So I just saw the gorillas. I'm going to continue past the gorillas, and possible I might get some lunch because I believe there's like a restaurant in this area somewhere. And after I have my lunch, I'll continue past these birds towards the orangutans and then see everything else on this side. Here's some information about gorillas. Social life. Yeah, so over here's the rest of the habitat for the gorillas. Another view of the gorillas. Got this really beautiful waterfall that goes right underneath the bridge. And it leads right over here. That's pretty nice. Yeah, this is absolutely beautiful. More information here. Yeah, so it's around 11:45, so I think I'm gonna get some lunch because I actually do feel a little hungry, so I am probably gonna get some lunch here, then continue my way through. I'm gonna go down this elevator here and probably head down to where I'm gonna go get my lunch. Alright, I'm gonna head to Albert's restaurant. I'm gonna go have my lunch. Alright, so I just finished up my lunch at the Albert's restaurant. I'm back up on the upper level now, so now I'm gonna go continue my way through the rainforest area and then see everything else. Yeah, I'm gonna follow the signs to the treetops way, where have the wild gorillas gone. Yeah, this over here gives you another side viewing for the western gorillas. Fantastic. In this habitat we got superb bird of paradise and wampu fruit dove. So it's actually separated from each other, looks like. As you see the wampu fruit dove. Like a gorgeous bird. And you see the superb bird of paradise in the back. Yeah, I can tell that's definitely the male because of its gorgeous feathers. And that's the female because of its dull brown feathers. Because usually the males have the very beautiful flashy feathers, as luckily the males are then... Oh, making some noises. The males started making noises. Yeah, you can see the males there trying to impress the female, because that way when the female is impressed with the males and females become mates. This habitat we got wampu fruit dove, fairy bluebird, golden fronted leaf bird, and scarlet faced Lyochitula. I do see there's the fruit dove. Yeah, I do see there's the fairy bluebird back there. Yeah, it's right there. Trying to see if I can find the other birds in here. Trying to find them. Yeah, so I don't really see the birds or the other two species of birds in here. So I don't see the golden fronted leaf bird, a scarlet faced Lyochitula. Yeah, so hopefully I'll have enough time to check back here later, because like I said, this is a very, very big zoo, so it might be hard to check back on every single animal habitat. Got white-breasted wood swallow. It's a beautiful habitat. You see one up in the nest. Yeah, there's actually one of them in the nest. And there's a second one. Got many colored fruit dove and red-billed leothrix. That's a gorgeous habitat. I think that's the leothrix flying around. It's a very cute small bird. The second one right there just, well, was there, but just flew away. And you see there's the many colored fruit dove. A blue-crowned hanging parrot. And these parrots are super small. They're also very cute. Another one in the back looks like. We got another one there. Yeah, so luckily I managed to have the camera focus on the birds and not on the fence. So luckily you can still see the bird. Got multiple different birds in here. Got black bulbul, Malayan long-tailed parakeet, mountain peacock pheasant, pink-headed fruit dove, and chestnut-backed thrush. Yeah, so the bulbul is just sort of flying all over the place. But yeah, that's the black bulbul. It flew away again. Coming back. Yeah, see, the pink-headed fruit dove was way back there. Yeah, thankfully I managed to fix the focus or change the focus on the camera so you can see the bird right through the fence there. But I don't really see the Malayan long-tailed parakeet anywhere. So it's most likely in the back somewhere, so hopefully I should be able to have enough time to come back here later on my rewalk because it's not too far from the front. Got a palm cockatoo. Well, this looks like some very beautiful birds. Got chestnut-backed scimitar babbler. Alright, so you see there's one on the ground. Whoops, getting blurred up again. Okay, let's see if I can fix the focus on here. And so, oh, no, you can kind of see the bird. And you can kind of see the bird right there. A grosbeak starling. That's a cute bird. Do you like their habitats? Yeah, blue-crowned lorikeet and red-tailed black cockatoo. There's the cockatoos. Oh, I do see the lorikeets. They're right there. These are cute birds. Then we got hooded pita, bice tragopan, wampu fruit dove, tricolored parrotfish, and red-billed leothrix. Alright. We got two of the birds up there. Looks like there's the hooded pita. I can't tell what that other one is. There's another hooded pita right there. But I don't see all the other birds in here, so even though I said I was going to try and get back to this area, I don't know for sure if I'm going to have enough time to check back here on this part of the zoo a little later. So we're just going to have to see what happens. No guarantees I'll be able to get back here later. Parts of a bird's body. We got crested wood partridge, blue-crowned laughing thrush, purple-tailed imperial pigeon, and orange-bellied leaf bird. I do see the orange-bellied leaf bird. It's a cool-looking bird. Looks like there's the crested wood partridge. But I don't really see the purple-tailed imperial pigeon or the blue-crowned laughing thrush. So again, I'm going to try my best to come back here to this habitat later. And if I remember to, and if I have enough time to, got collared lory. And there's the bird. It's a pretty cool bird. In the habitat of the collared lord, there's actually a wild mouse there. Yeah, so that mouse is actually not part of the habitat, so that's a wild mouse. Got Papuan mountain pigeon, chestnut back scimitar babbler, grosbeak starling, and white-eared bulbul. Alright, do you see the grosbeak starling? It's a fantastic bird. It's a very impressive habitat. But I don't really see the rest of the birds in here anywhere. So again, hopefully I'll have enough time to come back here later. Got Guam kingfisher. Oh, that's a fantastic looking bird. Kind of looks like the laughing kookaburra. Got magnificent bird of paradise. Alright, there we go. That's a cool looking bird. The same habitat with the magnificent bird of paradise. So it's got a Mindanao bleeding heart dove. Alright, there we go. See both birds in here. Got a Regiana bird of paradise. Alright, looks like it's right up there. Right up at the top, looks like. And over here, another habitat, got more Regiana bird of paradise. Information about the Regiana bird of paradise. There's another one. Yeah, so this is definitely in the male. The other two before were the females. Because like I said, the males had the very flashy, beautiful feathers that they use to attract the females. And basically the females will be impressed with the males. And in case the females are impressed with the males, the male and females get to be with each other forever. Got white-crested laughing thrush. Do you see the bird? Got Bali Minna. Wow. Do you like the habitat? Don't really see the bird anywhere at the moment. But like I said, I'm going to try and come back here later during my rewalk. Information about the Bali Minna. Here's another view of the third habitat for the Regiana bird of paradise. Got a let's look at the male over here. Yeah, so over here is the aviary, because it says that they were doing some construction on one of the aviaries here, so I'm guessing this is the aviary that's not open. I'm showing you the map again so you can see where I'm at. So I'm right by the aviary here that's under construction. So I'm going to go on the orangutan trail now, then go on the tiger trail, which is also the lower view of all the primates I saw in that area. Then I'll go through the tiger trail and then check out these animals, and then go through the Lost Forest into the marsh habitat. But luckily the Parker aviary is open, so I'm going to go inside here and check it out. So these are all the different types of birds we're going to see in the Parker aviary. Got black spotted barbet, Andean cock of the rock, blue crowned motmot, yellow rumped cacique, Inca tern, crested oropendola, Toko toucan, and blue-headed macaw. Yeah, so this is the free flight aviary. Oh, I do see one of the birds. Guessing that's the Andean cock of the rock. It's a gorgeous bird. Here's one of the other birds through there. You got some trees there. Yeah, I love the design of this aviary. Definitely makes you feel like you're in the rainforest, so it's very phenomenal. Alright, so over here I can see there's the Toko toucan. Yeah, he's right over there. Yeah, really nice view of the Toko toucan over here. Oh, just jumped away. Guess he must be camera shy. Yeah, the design of this aviary is just beautiful. This habitat we got gray-winged trumpeter, blue-crowned mott, an Andean cock of the rock. I do see the gray-winged trumpeter. Yeah, you can kind of see it right there. Yeah, apparently my camera's focusing on the fence. I'm trying to get it to focus on the bird. There you go. Now you can see it there, kinda. Yeah, I do see there's the Inca terns up in the tree. There's also a sunbit tern, looks like. And the Inca tern's right there. Two of them in the tree. From over here, I can see there's actually two toucans. Oh, one just jumped. And so it looks like the toucans are kind of camera shy. You can kind of see the Inca terns a little closer from this angle.